one 6-piece bucket, a 2-piece chicken joy with 2 sides, adobo rice and corn, burger steak with 2 sides, French fries and mashed potatoes, pineapple juice, the Calabo fiesta with a drink, chicken sandwich deluxe, yum burger with cheese, a Jolly Dog with spaghetti, chicken dippers, and that was rice, a peach mango pie, hollow hollow.
For here or to go?
To go.
Total is $58.73. Finally, we've been waiting to eat this food for so long.
Okay, so honestly, the B-roll sequence that you just saw probably took us way longer than you thought, and it was kind of stupid. But now we finally finished setting up all our food and filming, so I guess we're just about ready to start eating, right?
You guys have no idea how tough it is just to look at this food.
So we are set to start eating, and basically we're just gonna rate the food while we discuss about things in our life, right?
We don't even know if we're gonna rate the food at this point. We're so hungry.
Yeah, okay. What do you want to start with? Chicken, right?
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. Pineapple juice.
At one point it was probably like more concentrated, but all the ice melted, so.
Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start off with the drum.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna start off with the drum. A lot of our opinions on this food, they're gonna be a little bit off because we waited a long time to eat this food. A lot of it lost its crispiness. Like, of course, fries, you have to eat them when they're crispy, so.
Anyways, let's try this. Still really good, honestly.
Yo, it's so good. I'll even eat the little bit at the bottom.
This is actually so good right now.
This is the chicken. And actually,
it tastes great.
If you guys want to see, this is what the chicken looks like.
The entire bucket. Yeah. I
mean, the good thing is, even though the outside isn't so crispy anymore, the inside's still like really soft. It's really juicy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the overall flavor, I'd say is really good. Because it's not super accurate, because this is a little after. In my opinion, I'd say this is probably better than KFC. But my favorite usually is Popeyes, but this is still pretty good, I think, in my opinion.
I think it tastes like normal fried chicken, yeah.
Must say it's pretty good though.
I don't know, if anything, the batter is probably a little bit lighter. That's about it. You guys have seen a lot of the Yum Burger.
Let's just take a bite of this. This is the Yum Burger. We spent way too much time doing this. This is it. So let me unwrap it. It's probably a little destroyed because we threw this around so much.
Yeah, so Jollibee, if you see this, this is not what the Yum Burger normally looks like. We just threw it up and down so much to try to get the sequence that.
Anyways, I'm gonna take first bite.
Hold up, I got a knife for a reason.
All good.
Okay. How much was this? $3?
It's $3.
Okay, so the comparison with this would be to like the McDonald's $1 like
McDouble, something like that.
McDouble, something like that.
It's not bad. Although I'd say I don't think it's worth $3. Like if you can get something at McDonald's for the same price.
I wouldn't get this over the McDouble if it's less than half the price.
Mm-hmm. All right, next thing I think we'll tackle the hot dog. Seems like an easy thing to do. This is what the hot dog looks like. I don't want to tilt it too much, else it might fall out. Okay, so I take my half. Take your half.
Yeah, I'll take my half.
Okay, careful. Anyways, this is the hot dog. I'm gonna take a bite.
This is definitely not how you eat it, but I'm gonna take one bite with, one bite without gravy.
Actually, this hot dog is kind of like pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's just I'm hungry, but this is really good.
So I guess now that we're no longer like starving, we can start talking about some of the stuff we wanted to talk about today.
Yeah.
So first on the list, what do you think the first topic should be?
I guess we can talk about our college experience.
Yeah, we've talked about school.
So, I'm actually at film school, so video stuff is kind of like my specialty, I guess you could say. And
Where do you go to college?
so I actually go to Emerson College. It's in Boston, and I'm part of their film program, I guess. And you?
My name is Josh, and I go to Penn State, to do. I'm pre-med right now, and I'm in the 7-year med program, so that's what I'm going to school to do.
Yeah. So I guess you could say our paths are pretty different. And I guess the way we know each other is, well, we were friends in high school. Actually, we were friends since like maybe like 6th grade.
Yeah, from
like,
church.
Yeah, from church. So we met like maybe like 4th grade, but then like we built up the friendship. And in high school, I guess we got really close. So yeah, I guess you could say we're best friends. And
You look at this corn. I think it was buttered corn or whatever, but it's probably not very different from like
just normal corn.
normal canned corn. I'll take some.
So talking about our college experience, I guess since I'm going basically to art school, it's probably a lot different from what I'd say he'd go for.
I'd say actually, even excluding the majors, our schools are just like completely opposite of each other in every respect.
Yeah. So just overall, school size is just completely different. So.
And then even like he's a private school.
Yeah.
I'm a public school. And just a lot of people have never even heard of Emerson, right? And then
yeah. Even I didn't really know about it until I started doing research about film schools and like places that I wanted to go to study film and like further my like academic studies.
Maybe next we'll try this rice and chicken dippers. So coming off of that, what do you think of the dining hall food at your dining hall?
Yeah, so because we're such a small school, our dining hall is actually pretty trash in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't say it's the worst that I've been to, but I would say comparatively to other colleges around the area, like for me, I go to Northeastern a lot and sometimes BU because I have friends there. And I've been to their dining halls, and their dining halls are far superior to ours. So you're kind of like, not the middle of nowhere, but kind of like more like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, more in like a rural farmish town. So like outside of the campus, there's not that much you can do.
No, but yeah, generally like I'd say I have a lot of stuff to do, and it's easier going around places. There's good public transportation. I take Uber a lot sometimes. I also Uber Eats a lot. Just in general, there's a lot of convenience factors when you're living in the city. Let's move to the
yeah, some of these things, we're not trying to be insensitive. We just don't know. What they're called.
It looks good though. Like
it looks good.
Here, let me get a close up on that. This is what it looks like, and I think it looks really good. It looks like some like vermicelli type,
yeah,
like noodles,
the rice
and then,
noodles. I think it reminds me a lot of the thing that the Vietnamese dish that we had at that friend's party. I guess just being around the so we're from Jersey. I think being around the Jersey area is pretty good because we have a decent amount of diversity. Just being able to try a fast food Asian place is a pretty refreshing change, I guess. In my opinion, I'd say the dining hall food is only slightly worse than the food off campus. Like the food off campus doesn't get much better than the dining hall food, and there's not a great diversity of off campus choices. Just because in general, we're in an area that's not that diverse, so it's not like we have an option between like 10 different Chinese food places. And you have like a Chinatown, of course. That's much more than just 10. Like,
so yeah, I live like literally 3 minutes away from Chinatown. Like it's a walk down the street.
So it's a little creamier than I thought.
Oh, the noodles?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more like I don't know.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say
describe
mushy,
flavor,
but
yeah, I don't
it's
know.
a little bit.
I don't know how to describe. It's like sort of shrimpy almost. I don't.
Oh, it is a little shrimpy.
I guess. Yeah. A little shrimpy, a little like creamy almost.
Okay. Well, while he's working on that, I'm gonna start on the next thing. This is the adobo rice, and this is the spicy chicken. So this is slightly different from the other chicken because it's just spicy, but it should be around the same thing. Get a good crunch.
I know, just one thing, like sometimes you really can't pay attention to when they label things spicy. Sometimes it's like sometimes spicy is a flavor, and sometimes spicy is like a.
This spicy is not spicy at all.
Like
this is like you feel it, but there's no feeling.
Yeah, like sometimes spicy is like a flavor, right? Like it doesn't bother you at all, but you taste the spicy, right? Versus sometimes spicy will make you like go to the bathroom the next 3 days.
Like the ones that
like,
make you cry.
Yeah,
and
like
your stomach hurts.
Like what was that place in New York? Something curry?
The curry place. Yeah. I forgot what it's called, but
like a Biko or something like that.
Yeah, dude, they had like 4 levels of spicy, and we did level 2,
guys.
And that was like
because most normal places you're getting like in between medium spicy. It shouldn't be too bad, right? But this place, I don't know what level 4. What is level 4? Like the demon enters you.
Yo, it's like nuclear.
Nuclear.
Because like level 2, we tried it and we thought it was like it should be fine. Like it was already spicy.
Like even nuclear ramen, that was probably just as spicy as nuclear ramen.
Yeah.
So if level 2 is nuclear, what's level 4?
Here. We'll put up the name of the place on screen right now, and if you guys are ever in the New York Koreatown area, that's where you should go.
Yeah, and if you guys get level 4, just watch out for your small intestines, man. You'll be in trouble for the next 3 days.
So we're gonna talk about our next thing, also related to college, but we're gonna talk about the relationship aspect, like girls, women, that type of subject.
First, just commenting on the adobo rice. It tastes like, like yofan.
No.
Like oil, right? Like
I do know.
Like yofan, whatever.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like. A really like
it has like that type of flavor.
Like less intense version of that. Like a lot weaker than that, but like that sort of.
Okay. So,
and then in terms of relationships, for me, college has been pretty bland, I'm not gonna lie. I went into college from high school because like high school was also very bland, right? I was like, college is the time we're gonna snag all these Johns, right? But then I snagged this many.
Yeah, so I'm gonna add on to him. Our total combined is still 0. Yeah. So it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Like, you know how movies always make it out to be like, oh, people are just partying, people are just like doing whatever crazy stuff, right?
See, the thing is, it also depends a lot on the type of person you are. And I think if you aren't a very social, outgoing person, if you weren't like succeeding a lot in high school, you don't magically just start succeeding in college per se.
It's just as hard, I'd say. Like, if not harder, depending on where you are. I'd say overall, it is a lot harder to like do anything. Like meeting people is kind of hard. Talking, creating like a good like conversation that continues, that's really hard. And just in general, finding people that you click with, right?
And also, I think a lot of people will give this advice, and it's the type of thing that like you hear them and you're like, yeah, of course, but like you don't listen to it really. But like, I feel like for a lot of people, it truly does come when they least expect it. When you finally say like, this is not going to be something I'm worrying about all the time, right? That's the time that it suddenly like creeps up on you.
I don't know. I guess like right now, it's just about living your life and like expanding your relationships, like friendship wise too. Like that's like important. And just overall kind of being happy with yourself first.
If you're going into college expecting it to change your life for the better in a huge sense, I know some people it does and they love college a lot, right? But then another group of people, if you put a lot of your expectations into college to fix a lot of your problems, then for a lot of people college is actually like something they start to hate almost. Like
yeah, I don't think I hated college, but I would say that my first year wasn't like amazing like how you would see in a movie, right?
I think a lot of stuff, it's just like sometimes you go in with botched expectations.
Yeah.
And now that like you know more what to expect, you know like how to enjoy it more.
Anyways, let's take a break. This is the next food we're gonna eat, the spaghetti, which I think they're actually kind of known for. Here's what it looks like. It looks basically like normal spaghetti, to be honest.
I think there's little hot dog bits inside or something.
Yeah, maybe. But the thing is, this is what Jollibee I think is known for. Like a lot of like the things that you see imagery with Jollibee is like
with
spaghetti.
This Listen to that sound. That like.
Sorry, we're kind of stupid. Is there spaghetti as good as it is? What's your opinion on the flavor? It's sweet.
It's sweet, yeah.
Like really sweet. Yeah, it's not bad per se though, but it is a lot sweeter than I thought it'd be.
Kung Pao chicken spaghetti, man.
I guess let's move on to a new topic. Alright, so I guess like we're college students, we're young. I guess a big part of image is what you wear, right?
Yeah. I guess there are multiple different takes on it. As you can see here, Kyle, show them your shirt.
So I'm wearing a bathing ape.
And I'm also wearing a shirt about animals. Nittany Lion, Penn State, you know.
Yeah. I guess there's like a lot of opinions on fashion, like whether some people like casual, business casual, that sense, and some people like maybe like hypey stuff, and then you have people who do like avant-garde and like fashion forward related things.
But also I guess there's just a lot of different opinions on fashion. Like I know I'm more of a practicality type guy, but some people place like different values in their fashion. Like you know, like nowadays people can wear like a plastic bag that costs $2,000 and feel happy with it, versus like
okay, let's just take our t-shirts for example, right? They're both basically cotton t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the price difference in terms of cost to make it is probably not that much, I would say. Mm-hmm. What you're paying for here is the name brand, right?
Yeah, so obviously you're paying the price, you're gonna have better quality of a shirt and like slightly better of like the smaller details, like as he said, like they embroider something on the side, right? But then just also like how much is that price worth the markup? How much are those small details worth the markup that you're paying? So that's something big that you have to take into consideration.
I would say my fashion sense is somewhere in between, sometimes doing a little bit of hypey stuff like this, right? And then I tend to be a lot of smart casual too. Mm-hmm. Like right now, I guess I'm wearing a big brand, but a lot of times I wear just plain tees, right? Because I think those are super easy. Plus, when you're in college and you don't want to think about outfits, throw on a pair of jeans, throw on a plain colored t-shirt, you're pretty good. And then maybe throw on a jacket if you're going out and it's cold.
I guess in terms of living your life, it's a lot easier to just go with simple stuff every day, not planning your outfits, right? Because then you don't have to think at all. But in terms of presenting yourself to other people, in that case, I would say the diversity of your outfits and the togetherness of your outfits plays a big role, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't think the brands per se of your outfit play as big of a role as the diversity of what you're wearing.
So the way you put together an outfit matters.
Maybe fashion isn't worth it per se in terms of that it'll make your life easier, that you'll save time or whatever, but it's worth it in the way that you present yourself to other people. Even if you don't feel better wearing the clothes, it just shows the other people that around you that you care a little more about that.
Yeah, just in general, I think my perspective is I care about fashion. I wouldn't say I have the best or the most expensive, but I would say that in general, I'd say my fashion's pretty decent. I put together outfits that are different most days, right? I don't wear the same thing usually too much. I try to keep it really simple, smart casual things, plain colors. Those are really good. And then every so often I'll spice it up with a bit of hypebeast here and there. Yeah, I guess just to conclude that fashion, I think plays a role and it creates your own self-image. But other than that, unless you need to, you have a dress code or something, I guess it's all up to you, right? It's personal preference. Whether you like to dress up or not, it's up to you.
Now I gotta eat this weird ass steak.
I actually don't want the steak. I'm not gonna lie. The steak looks the worst.
It's like a burger and gravy.
Okay, so we have now moved on to the next piece of our meal.
And the box is so floppy now.
It's the burger steak apparently.
with some mushrooms.
Here, show it in the camera.
Yo, what's a burger steak? with
I think maybe if we ate in store, it would have looked okay.
Yo, I'm looking at this burger steak and it's kind of
Nasty.
I feel like Matt Stoney when he's like at the end, you know.
Alright, tell you how this burger steak is.
Don't get the knife.
Burger.
It's probably dead ass just a burger with gravy.
I'm full.
Yeah, same. As soon as you ate the burger steak.
You're full, right?
It's kind of funny.
Alright, burger steak is the worst thing on the menu so far.
I have preferred not to eat this freaking burger steak.
I would prefer to have steak like $6, okay? Oh my god.
Oh, I'd rather eat the corn.
Alright, that's enough of the burger steak. Alright.
Yo, I gotta get this. Wait, let me get this. Let me put the burger steak back in. This is terrible.
But because we have reached the point where we're not hungry anymore.
I'll put this in the bag.
Yeah, okay. The burger steak was the biggest L I would take so far.
Never. When we go back, no more burger steak.
I think next time we just gotta eat there. I actually want to taste what some of this food is.
The adobo rice was good, especially when it came with the chicken.
Yeah. No. The best purchases were probably this one, the adobo rice.
I'd say you can't really go wrong with the
normal chicken.
The normal chicken. And of course the yum burger. Oh, no. That was yum burger tasted like the.
We're gonna go for the chicken deluxe sandwich now. Ready? This is wrapped the best out of any other item here.
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh. The bun actually looks.
What is that,
much
brioche?
nicer.
What is that, brioche?
This bun actually looks pretty nice. Not gonna lie. A little crinkled.
Yo, I'm gonna have to wipe off this disgusting burger steak. I was so full. I was gonna cut it in quarters. That's why.
This is the wrong knife to cut.
Damn, might as well cut it with a fork.
You took a butter knife.
Man, I don't know where you keep your steak knives or your
Killing knives?
Yeah.
The ones where I come to murder you later. And then you actually die, so I'm a prime suspect.
just never put out this video.
Oh, look at that. Look at that profile on this. That is a
thick chicken. That's a thick boy. This is like the chicken from Family Guy.
Not even that bad. Pretty good, actually.
It strangely tastes kind of like seaweed. I don't know if you could taste it.
You're feeling it, right?
Yeah, we gotta
We gotta be like Matt Stoney and power through.
Last thing we have to taste is just the mashed potatoes
And this peach pie.
and the peach pie.
Alright, let's do the mashed potatoes first.
I'm not expecting too much out of these mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes don't get that bad, don't get that good.
They're just really standard mashed potatoes.
Yeah. It's a side for a reason. It's not the main dish, it's not the star of the show.
Yeah, like how you're the side and I'm the main.
To what? To filmmaking, right?
To everything. To life. What is there to ASMR with mashed potatoes? Let's eat this peach pie.
At Jollibee, they care for the environment as much as they care for us.
Honestly, this doesn't look that half bad.
I mean,
This is what I
I didn't expect these to look bad in the first place. If you're expecting your food to look bad, that is not
they
good.
look pretty good. Yeah, let me take a bite and I'll tell you. Let me get this crunch.
Oh, I'm dying, man.
You're ruining my ASMR.
ASMR. Any other time you give me this peach mango pie, it's a treat. Now I have to eat it. It's like I'm being punished, man.
It's pretty good though.
It is very crispy.
I know. Good
This
ASMR.
kept its crisp.
Wow, I'm done. I finished.
I can't do no more. I'm dying. You're about to see a special treat though. Us eating before we were super full.
Yeah. So we actually had one more item. We just cut to that real quick. It was their hollow dessert.
Here.
So there you go. Whoop.
Anyway, so this is our last item. It's the hollow. We're just eating it in store because it's a dessert item and it'll probably melt by the time we get home.
So technically, it's our first item.
That's true.
That's true.
But you'll be seeing this at the end, so we'll just eat it and see what it's like.
Yeah. So I'm not too sure if we're supposed to like mix this a little or just all the way to the bottom. Maybe that's why you get a long ass spoon.
But
All the
I
way
guess
to the, oh, it's really soft.
yeah, it's like shaved ice.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go for it. Is it worth it though for $5?
For $5. I'd
It's
say
not bad, but
it depends on your mood. I'd say if you're really in the mood for this, it's definitely worth $5. Because $5 isn't overcharging by any significant amount. Like it's just like
it's like getting a boba.
yeah.
Pretty good though.
If you brought a date here and got this, how shareable would you say this is?
How shareable?
Or would you each have to get one?
I don't know. Depends on my mood actually. I'd say in general this is shareable.
Shareable?
$5 like you're just
Yeah, I
getting
guess.
like a light ice, like a light dessert. But you know, if you're like hungry, nah, you can eat this whole thing by yourself. Anyways, that's the end. So this is probably the last item that we have in this video. So
Stay tuned for more.
yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe. No, I'm dying.
No. I seriously hope you enjoyed this. This was a lot harder than I thought it was. And it was fun though, I guess. This is our first time eating Jollibee anyways, right? So, subscribe to both our channels. They'll be linked in the description and also here. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace.